Hey, what's going on, everybody? Painblade back here again with another Epic 7 video. And today, guys, we're going to be doing our very first showcase. And if you guys haven't logged on yet or just been busy, just so you guys are aware, there are two new events that are out, and we have a brand new character. And the first showcase I wanted to do was a new character, but I just wasn't interested enough in her. So I'm going to show you guys what that character is right here. Let me just pop her up. There we go. I think it's pronounced Show, and she's an ice warrior, which is primarily used to penetrate defense. But I decided, you know what, I'm going to pass. I have a lot of Ice Warriors, for example, Luna, which I love, and I'm going to bypass this character altogether for now. And I actually want to start my first showcase with my very first ML unit that I got. Luckily, I was very lucky to get this unit, and she has actually taken me throughout the entire game into Chapter 2, late into Chapter 2, at a level 47 account, and has pretty much helped me auto Wyvern 11 and every other piece of content. So the person I'm talking about right now is Apocalyse Ravi. I had been very lucky to pull this unit very early in the game just from a regular Covenant summon, and haven't looked back. Pretty much got all of our skills up to max. Put as best gear as I possibly could. And the reason why you guys are seeing attack gear instead of HP gear, because she scales off of HP, is because this attack gear actually ended up getting a ton of HP percentage when it was originally meant for Luna. But because of that, I decided, you know what, heck, put it on Ravi, and let's just see what it did, and it's done wonders for me. So as you can see here, I've got 4 attack pieces. I've got 2 pieces of HP health increased trinkets, health set on the accessories with 60/60, and I've got the Sepulchrum artifact, which actually reduces damage taken and stacks up to 3 times. So I think this is a fantastic artifact on Ravi. Now, if you veterans are watching this and you're like, hey, you know what, there's probably a better trinket. I mean, I've got quite a few. Let me know what you guys think, but I think this was actually a very good fit for her. Now, what makes Ravi so good is her survivability and the fact that she's a powerhouse. So first off, just like the regular Ravi, every time her basic attacks, she actually absorbs health, and this health is proportional to the caster's max. Sorry, this damage is proportional to the caster's max health. So you want to have Ravi have a ton of health, and as you can see here, if you go back, her health here is at 24,000. Okay, so I've tried to stagger up as much health as possible. Eventually, I will probably replace some of these sets with better 85 gear and hopefully 90 eventually. This is what actually kind of makes her kind of broken here. War God's Might. Now this consumes 10 fighting spirit to recover health after being attacked. Starts the first battle with 50 fighting spirit. Amount recovered increase proportional to the caster's max health, and increases critical hit by 30%, which is insane. So I just want to point out her crit is at 100% right now because of this specific thing, and she hits pretty damn hard for a warrior who is meant to tank. And then lastly, we have this here, and this is extremely broken. This skill 3 delivers divine judgment on the enemy. When an enemy is defeated, revives a random dead ally with 10% health and increases their combat readiness by 100%, which means they'll attack right away with any skill that they have available, and provides them skill nullifier once, which means any skill done on them is going to be completely nullified, which means they'll survive a hit. So damage dealt obviously is proportional to the max health. Now, this revival skill is insane. It's helped me through PvE, PvP, hunts, you name it. Like, it's done so much for me. So Apocalyse Ravi honestly is one of the most broken characters. Now, for imprint purposes, she's got health all across the board for her imprint release, and then her imprint concentration is effect resistance. Now, a lot of you might be wondering why effect resistance. Well, realistically, the only thing that really does harm Ravi is if she can't heal herself, and if she has poison or bleeds on her. So that's why that's actually kind of nice to have. So if you have dupes and you've already got your regular Ravi up, definitely get that up. But as you can see here, I've got all of her skills to max. Now what I wanted to simply do, guys, is just go through a PvP match with you and show you what she's capable of. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm only in Silver 3 right now. Again, this is a very, very new account. So we're gonna give this a go. Let's see here. I'm just gonna find a person to fight here that I actually have a chance against, because a lot of these characters are extremely strong. Here, let's just show. I'm just trying to showcase to you guys what they're capable of. So my arena team is usually, I have pretty good ML units, guys. So don't be surprised when you see my account kind of set up. But there you go. That is my arena team. Now what I want to do is kind of just show you guys how much damage she takes, how sustainable she is, And if one of my characters do die and I end up killing somebody with my S3, you'll see the revival skill kick off. Now, Ravi is extremely good on every piece of content. Like I'm saying, like you can put her in Abyss, you can put her in Hunts, you can put her in PvE. Like essentially, she does everything for you. So highly, highly recommend. And she hits really hard, honestly. And the fact that her crit's 100%, you're getting quite a bit of damage out of her. And her soul burn 2 skill or S1 skill does a ton of damage in comparison to her regular too. So if you're looking to recover more health, definitely use that. It's a good replacement for instead of summoning like a beast. Like if you don't want to use Arky or one of your other guardians, you can definitely replace it with that, and she'll do a ton of damage. Now I might actually not end up losing anybody here, so you may not see. We'll try someone a little tougher next time. Even if I lose, I'll go ahead and try. But here, if you haven't seen her special, this is what it looks like. It's actually one of the cooler looking specials out there, and as you can see, it does pretty good damage. Okay, so that was a pretty easy fight, guys. Let's do something a little more difficult. All right, let's try out something a little tougher. Let's go with actually hold on. Let's go against this team. This is gonna be a much tougher team. I'm assuming they probably have speed gear on there and probably go first. Oh no, never mind. There we go. So let's see if we can get Ravi to do see one of my characters die here, and if Ravi can pull off a revive, and I can show you guys what I'm talking about on her S3. Let's see. Let's take this out. Yeah, I think the fact that I'm a little faster, a lot of my characters have speed gear on them, specifically for PvP purposes. I don't really use them on PvE yet. I mean, I use judge keys here and there if I have to. I mean, I do use Blair. I use Witch's Arrow actually a lot, quite a bit. So I shouldn't say that. But judge keys I'm strictly using for PvE at the moment. And Cecilia actually I do use for PvE purposes because of her skill nullifier and her shield. But honestly, Ravi does all the tanking I really need. It's just a bonus having Cecilia there. Let's see if I can kill Tenebria. There we go. We actually might lose Judge Keys, and let's see if we can actually get her killed, and I'll try to revive her. Actually, she might not die. I might end up killing Angelica here. Let's see if it happens here. Actually, yep. This should actually kill someone. There we go. 2 people. All right, perfect. So now I can show you guys the revival skill. Oh, I actually might end up losing here. Well, let's kill Angelica. Actually, I might end up seeing it now. There we go. You'll see it now. Unfortunately, it's the end of the fight already. Most likely she'll die here. Oh, no, never mind. I actually might lose. Took this for granted. Oh, this is going to hurt quite a bit. Luckily, and this is what I mean by the heals, right? Like, she hits, I heal quite a bit of it back. And here, we'll do the burn too, just to show you guys how much damage and health I get back. There you go, 2,000. So let's see if I might actually end up losing this. It's just a matter of who gets there. Oh, yep, I lost. Oh, should have killed her in the beginning. Let's see. So, guys, I refreshed the actual arena page here. Let's see if we can find somebody that's a little more challenging, but at the same time, I can showcase to you guys the actual. Let's see if this team actually will do. Let's put back Judge Keys in here. Okay, now let's give this team a go. Let's see if I can show you the resurrect. That's kind of the resurrection is kind of what I want to show you guys anyway. So just so you guys can see the whole effect of how the combat readiness works. So let's see if I can they kill off anybody. And we can try to kill off one of their units. Chances are right now it looks like they may have a good chance against Assyria, which is great actually. Perfect. Okay. Now let's see if we can. There we go. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to see if we can kill her off with the special. If not, then we'll have to wait till it pops up again. There we go. Perfect. See? Resurrection, 100% combat readiness, and skill nullifier. So, extremely, extremely important. Um, I highly recommend if you guys have her, the Ravi that is, make sure you guys put in a little bit of speed and power because you want to be able to kill units in PvP, obviously, but at the same time, you want that revive to kind of come off and work as well. So, see how we'll nullify this attack. Use this special. And as you saw, she like Ravi one shot a light unit, so like she still hits hard for a warrior who's meant to be a survivable character. Like she has a ton of survivability, but at the same time has a ton of damage as well too. And that red bar underneath her is that fighting spirit, guys, that we were talking about before. So that's what you want to keep up. So the only way to keep it up is you just attack, right? Just attacks will build it up. Every time you get hit, you lose some. So super important that you guys try to make her fast enough so she does actually do enough attacks to keep building that spirit up. Because that's also part of the Mighty God survivabilities, right? Well, there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. We got to see the revive, we got to see the tanking ability, we got to see the heals, we got to see the fighting spirit. So hopefully that helped clarify all of her skills and put it on showcase. If you guys have any further questions, you know how to get a hold of me. So, guys, this is Payne, aka Sunborn Z, on Epic 7. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Talk to you soon.